Okay, dear students, now we are going to see the APJ Abdul Kalam biography. Okay, the APJ Abdul Kalam was a prominent Indian scientist who served as the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. Renowned for his pivotal role of the Indian nation civilian space programming and military missile development. He was known as the Missile Man of India. He made a significant contribution to India's Pokhrane 2 nuclear test in 1998, which has established him as a national hero. An alumnus of the prestigious the Madras Institute of Technology, the Kalam began his career as a scientist at the Aeronautical Development Establishment of the Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO). He was later transferred to the Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO), where he served as the project director of India's the first satellite launch vehicle SLV-3. He eventually rejoined DRDO and became closely involved in the Indian space programming. He served as the chief scientific advisor to the Prime Minister in the 1990s before becoming the President of India in 2002. Immensely popular during his term, he earned the moniker of People President. He was honored with several awards, including the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian honor for his contribution to the national space and nuclear programming. And he was born as Abul Pakir Jainuddin Abdul Kalam on 15 October 1931 into the Muslim family in Rameswaram, then in the Madras President in British India and now in the state of Tamil Nadu. And Abdul Kalam had four elder siblings. He was a good student and always curious to learn more about how things happened. When he was 10 years old, one of his teachers, Shivasubramaniam Iyer, took the students to the seashore and asked them to observe the birds of flight. Then the teacher gave the children a theoretical explanation, which coupled with the live practical example, the cost of deep influence on the young Kalam mind. That very day, one of the most important day in his life, the very day the boy realized, Abdul Kalam realized that his life calling had something to do with flight. He joined St. Joseph College, Tiruchirappalli, graduating in science in 1954 and pursuing his childhood dream, he traveled to Madras. What is the reason behind it? Because he is going to studying aerospace engineering in Madras Institute of Technology, where he joined 1957. And our the President APJ Abdul Kalam assumed the office as the 11th President of India on 25 July 2002, became the first scientist and the first bachelor to occupy Rashtrapati Bhavan. And Kalam was the proud recipient of the Padma Bhushan and Padma Bhushan Bharat Ratna Award from the Government of India. He received the same years 1981, 1990 and the 1997 respectively. And in 1997, he was honored by the Government of India with the Indira Gandhi Award for National Integration. And later, the next year, he was awarded the Veer Savarkar Award by the Government of India. And then Kalam was honored with the King Charles II Medal by the Royal Society UK in 2007. And our the president is got the lot of the awards from the various countries and various of the institution and various of the academics. And the APJ Abdul Kalam grew up the poverty and distributed the newspaper as a young boy to contributed to his father meager income. He wrote the lot of the books, and one is the notable his autobiography Wings of Fire. It is wrote in 1919. And another one is greatest work is India's 2020, a vision for the new millennium. And third one is Luminous Spark. And fourth one is Inspiring Thought. And fifth one is You Are Born to Blossom. Take My Journey Beyond. And another one is Turning Points, a journey through challenges. And someone is a manifesto for change, a sequel to India 2020. It is the greatest work for him. The APJ Abdul Kalam has remained active till the very end. while delivering a lecture at the Indian Institute of Management, Shillong on 27 July 2015. He collapsed and was rushed to the Bethany Hospital. He was confirmed dead of a cardiac arrest at 7:45 p.m. The government of India declared a 7-day state mourning period as a mark of respect. His body was then flown for the first to Delhi, then Madurai, and finally Rameswaram, where he was laid to rest at Pekarambu ground with full state honors on 10th July 2015. His last rites were attended by over 350,000, including the Prime Minister and Chief Minister of the Karnataka, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh. Thank you. Okay, dear students.